Everyone talks about the wedding day, the wedding dress, the ashwebi, the magical pictures. But no one really tells you about what comes after the I do, the real, raw, and unfiltered moments of married life. We see picture perfect couples on Instagram, but life after the wedding day can be an entirely different ballgame. And if you are not prepared for the realities that show up after you say I do, what should be a beautiful lifetime journey can start to feel like a life sentence. So today, I want to talk about the truths nobody tells you about married life and how to survive and even thrive through those periods. Now, here are 9 things no one tells you about life after I do. The first thing that you need to know is that you will have to think of what to eat every single day. Now, it sounds like a small thing, but it adds up. Meal planning can become a chore, especially when you are juggling work, children, and the hassles of daily living. Now, if you have lived single for a while before you got married, it can even be a bigger headache, especially if you are used to just ordering takeouts before you got married. Number 2 thing you need to know is that you will have moments when you run from sex. And yes, sex is important, but you will not always be in the mood. Now, even the most passionate couples have such moments when one or both partners just don't feel like. Fatigue, stress, resentment can all take their toll on your sex life. And in those moments, sleep becomes more desirable than sex. Number 3, things can become boring and monotonous pretty quickly. You wake up, you go to work, you come back, you eat, you sleep. Same goes on day by day. No spark, no thrill, just routine. You start wondering, is this what marriage is like? What happened to the thrills and the fun of the dating phase? The truth is, reality sets in. Number 4, you will sometimes question your decision. Big arguments and unmet expectations are part of the marriage journey, but they can make you question your decision. Even the happiest couples have those moments of silence when they stare into space and think, what am I really doing here? Did I marry the right person? Now, it doesn't mean you made a mistake. It just means that you're human. Number 5, you will fall out of love. I'm talking about the butterflies in your belly type of love. The butterflies will fly away, the heart palpitations will stop, and some couples will even come to a place where they stop liking each other. Now, this is when loving becomes a choice and not a feeling, because vanished butterflies are not the end of love, but they're the signal of a new season. Number 6, you will discover parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. Marriage has a way of exposing ourselves to ourselves. Your selfishness, your pride, your controlling nature, emotional immaturity. Marriage is a mirror. And if you are attentive and open to learning, you will learn to turn your weak points around for the good of yourself and your partner. Number 7, you'll need to forgive more than you expected. Sometimes daily, because marriage and offense are 5 and 6. As a matter of fact, if you struggle with forgiveness, you will struggle in marriage. Forgiveness is not a weakness. It is actually maintenance for your relationship. Number 8, in-laws will be part of your marriage journey, and they will sometimes test your bond. You didn't just marry your spouse, you married their family dynamic. And you'll have to learn how to balance protecting your marriage from outside pressure whilst respecting and honoring your in-laws. Now, sometimes achieving this balance can be complex, but getting it right is worth it. Number 9, you will have moments when you want to be alone. Now, while you were dating, you wanted to be together all the time. You longed for the time when you would be living in the same space. You couldn't get enough of each other. You couldn't just get enough. However, now that you are married, you have started aggravating yourselves. You crave times of, alone times. You want to be by yourself. You want your own space. And so you find out also that the demands of keeping a home can kick in and make you just need a breather. And so you have that period where you just want to be alone. Now, how do you survive and thrive through these things that I've talked about when they start to show up? Here is a few things that you can do. Number 1, be intentional from day 1. Have a vision and a picture of the kind of a marriage you desire and intentionally work towards creating it. Number 2, open, honest, and nurturing communication is key. Be very deliberate about cultivating effective communication skills. Now, when communicating, learn to speak without blaming. Learn to listen without judging. Seek always to understand before you present your own position. Number 3, keep intimacy alive through small gestures and acts of kindness. You can't have a great sex life with a tired wife or when you're constantly quarreling. Great sex starts from how you prioritize each other's well-being. How you treat each other outside of the bedroom matters a great deal. Number 4, constantly appreciate each other. Never trivialize your spouse or what they do. Remain appreciative of one another. Never ever forget that though you have become familiar, that does not mean that the value in your spouse as a human being has diminished. Remember always that your spouse is fearfully and wonderfully made. Do not allow familiarity to kill your relationship. Number 5, learn to forgive fast. Grudges create distance. Deal with offenses early before they build emotional walls. Number 6, embrace growth, both individually and together. Go for counseling, take courses, learn about each other's love languages, your conflict style, and your emotional triggers. Also cultivate healthy friendships. Healthy marriages are born. They are not born, I beg your pardon, they are built. Number 7, understand that love evolves. The fact that passion and chemistry are fading does not mean love is dying. Your love is maturing as the season of your marriage changes. Focus on building deep intimacy and a deep friendship. Number 8, and perhaps the most important, invite God into your marriage. Marriage is not just physical and emotional, it is deeply spiritual. God is the author of marriage. He has the ultimate blueprint for a successful marriage. Seek Him always and surrender to His leading and counsel. Now, a strong foundation in faith will help you to weather storms that you never saw coming. Now, you must know that marriage is beautiful, but it is not a fairy tale. It is not about perfection. It is about partnership and commitment. And when you understand what is involved involved, you stop running, you stop fighting, and you start building. Now, if anything that I've shared today hit home, I want to invite you to go deeper with me. Enroll in my online course. It's called Pathway to Forever. It's not just another marriage course. It is a roadmap for couples who want more connection, more joy, more clarity. To enroll, all you need to do is to click the link in the description and you can get started. You owe it to your future to prepare well, not just for the wedding day, but for life after I do. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with someone who you know needs to hear what I have shared today. Your marriage can thrive. You just need the right tools. God bless you, and always, my name is Taya Luko. Bye-bye, and see you in the next video.